coming here live from Studio 33, first installment of the How We Doin podcast. The long anticipated, awaited movement, culture shock.
It's taken a lot to get here.
Everything that you could have ever imagined
Will happen right here.
will happen right here
It's about the culture, baby.
on the How We Doin podcast. How you doing tonight, guys? I'm here accompanied by my two co-hosts, my two brothers, James and Nick. Why don't you say what's up, boys?
How we doing?
Yes,
How
sir.
you doing?
I
I'm
kind
Nick.
of forgot we were filming this.
That's James. I'm Nick.
I'm Nick. That's James.
Right.
All right. All right.
So, yeah, man, we're fucking here. It's been
It's been a long ride.
I could say a dream of ours to start this and just have an impact, just tell our story and just bring people along with us on this journey.
100%. Why don't you start us off with how we do? Let's start.
Yeah, I don't think I
How did we do?
did. I say my name? I don't even know if I did. I'm Chris.
Chrissy Beats.
We are the Feldmans, and so basically, like, how we do it was just something I just, me and my friends used to just say to each other. It's like stupid, like how we do it. But at the time, I didn't really realize like it had a deeper meaning than that until my brother James here helped me realize a little bit, just about like the deeper meaning to it. I'll never forget, like, we were at our dad's house in Brooklyn, and I showed you we were making like bracelets at the time, and yeah, and you just said, like, this has a deeper meaning to it, and you couldn't figure it out like what it was at that time, but it took some time, and eventually, we found out, figured it out, and just why don't you tell them like exactly what how we doing means to you?
How we doing? Coming from New York, meaning that slang of just caring for people around you, saying people you see on the day to day. How we doing? That it brings at the very least we're in the middle of our day, we're doing what we have to do. I care out there and saying how we doing in a New York tag, but it brings that movement. It's more than that's why this is more than a podcast. It's a movement. It's something that's meant to push everyone to more about thy neighbor.
Yeah, we care.
How we doing?
Yeah,
It's not about you doing.
Not
It's how
about-
we doing.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're not good, we're not good.
right.
And that's
I like that.
that's
I like that.
that's what we want to. That's what we want to be about. That's what we want to.
That's the energy.
It's the message we want to spread.
And based off of that, so building on the movement and what we're trying to do, we're trying to bring how we doing this idea to people in a very unique way. We're trying to do it through entertainment, right? We have the idea to push entertainment, but figuring out how to intertwine our culture. What do we got going on for our culture? Chris, Nick.
Yeah, Bonjo.
Culture. All right. Well, so the phrase "how we do," right?
Please.
It's inclusive. To me, I think it's inclusive, right? It's not how you doing; it's how we doing. We're in this together.
All in
right?
this together.
We.
We being the main word, right?
Not
So
you.
It's we.
yeah. So
It's
if we hone in on that, right? It's culture is something people share together, right? Whether it's groups of people,
Sports, music.
sports, everything, So we want to take that and develop a how we doing culture, Show the people we care, show the people thy neighbor cares.
Yeah.
And,
Two thighs in the first
Nice.
20. Less than 20 minutes.
It's 2 5
That's
minutes.
pretty good.
We're dying it up.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
So I want to build on that for a second. The culture, there's so many different types of cultures out there, and usually they're based around, like we said, either a topic, religion, or where you just come from. But this, the reason why this one is very the How We Doing culture, is because it's about touching on top of all of those. It's a blanket on all of those different
Groups of people.
Right.
Yeah. Just bringing people together, man. That's what it's all about. Life is short, and if you could be nice to somebody, take a second to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. It's nice to like consider those people and try and help those people. Help in any way you can. I mean,
yeah.
What are we put on this earth for?
Right.
If we can't help other humans,
help others. Yeah,
we're all connected in some way.
I'm big on that. Help others.
Yeah, and if you're not driving that, what kind of message are you driving?
We're driving a good message.
LeBron,
we'll let you guys connect the dots, right?
LeBron.
Damn it.
LeBron.
LeBron. Like,
well, we're not gonna get into it.
Hold on.
LeBron, Jordan. I don't think we're
Just look. I don't know. Look up a video, something.
Look up a video. Motivate yourself.
You'll figure it out. You connect the dots.
Connect the dots. See.
So,
right.
So wait. Let's sit on this for a second. What about humility is the best company? Spin off of words.
I like that.
Misery loves company. This is
Humility is the best company. But yeah, I mean, right? Humility is being humble, right, from the heart. And you just mentioned LeBron, so I'm thinking about athletes and this and that. And when you have most athletes I look up to, I'll look at them differently than others in the way that they're humble. They, you don't want someone to like have success and be cocky about it, be arrogant. You want to be like seeing someone be grateful for their success and their whatever, whether they're famous, celebrity, this and that, athlete.
They're on their journey.
Yeah,
doing their thing.
I know I would relate to that more because I feel if I was ever in that situation, I would be humble. Remember where I came from.
Yeah. Well, at least that's the goal.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, right? You want to, like, when you're talking about athletes, like, you want to have the ultimate confidence in yourself, right? And sometimes, sometimes if you don't have that perceived confidence, you come off as kind of weak,
Yeah,
but
you need confidence for sure.
Right, but there's a line between being too overly confident, which becomes arrogance, and then,
Funny thing is that a lot of time you'll find people that are more humble that are less wealthy. There are those people that are rich and famous, and they're humble. They figure out a way to stay humble. But where do you really find it?
Yeah, it's rare.
That's the question.
Humility is the best company.
So take that home with you, folks. All right, humility.
Words of inspiration from the How We Doing pod. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Take that home.
How We Doing is like a New York lingo thing, So like, what's it? Oh,
I'm taking
like
I'm
that.
taking a different style now. I'm taking this is where I
Get
am.
some How We Doing swag here.
How we doing swag?
But yeah, like, what's it? Some people watching this or listening to this might not live in New York, know what it's like to live in New York. How we doing? How do we feel about New York? Living there.
Yeah.
The speed.
So, I mean, I feel like
The
everyone,
tension. The pressure.
everyone will tell you, I mean, not everyone, but a lot, I mean, at least me, like, it's a love-hate relationship, right?
Love-hate relationship. Yeah, I feel that.
Like, like, when you leave here, it's like, it just feels weird.
Yeah, that's, I
The one thing that I've noticed, and I'm sure it's like probably everybody, it's just like the speed.
New York speed.
It's a real
That's
thing.
what I'm talking about.
It's a real thing,
Yeah. we definitely have our own level of speed.
As far as just like getting a cup of coffee, like you're in a Starbucks. These baristas are boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Would
Let's
you get
go.
frappe, mocha,
Let's
mocha,
go.
and they're like machines.
Keep it pushing.
You know, you go to a Starbucks in like Oklahoma, dude. You'll be in there for 2 hours.
We went to Ohio recently. We saw a concert. Probably the complete opposite of New York speed over there. Shout out Ohio. But
We're shouting at her.
we went to the Cold Stone.
State of Ohio.
Cold Stone. But like New York, I don't like lines. I can't wait on a line. Like I go to places, times they won't be busy because I can't do a line. But these people, you could just tell they're completely comfortable. Just they're like, oh, we're gonna be here, and they're okay with that.
I think it's a lot because it's just like it's the speed.
No,
they don't have
That's
it.
why. That's what you realize.
It's like when you're in New York, man. Like you're either here or you're there. You're there or you're here. You gotta get somewhere or you gotta go somewhere.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You know,
And you're never in between.
right? So it's like
Yeah,
I think people from other places are just kind of just like that's just the way it is. They're just in less of a rush and like
Yeah, they're okay with the line. The New Yorkers don't like lines.
I don't.
Even the workers at that place, they're just like, oh, there's a line. Scoop, scoop, jab, jab, whatever they do at Cold Stone.
You know what though?
Some slow scooters.
I don't know about you guys. Whenever I leave New York, I mean, if you're having a good time on vacation, yeah, you're not. You don't miss home. I mean, eventually you get a little homesick, maybe, but like after a certain amount of time, I guess it has to do with the speed. Like you're just used to that speed. Like, okay, I gotta get back. I gotta go back. Like, I gotta go. I gotta get back to New
You
York.
need more speed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
New York itself is a drug opinion.
It's like a drug. Literally.
This is what we're dealing with.
Have to get into the mic guy.
Did it pick up in the mic?
I mean, I heard it a little bit, but it's all right.
Sippity sip. All right,
It's
let's.
fun.
What are you gonna do?
We got the.
Where you going?
Let's
Going
get back
soprano.
to like some other things here, though. What else do we want to?
Just want to make people smile right now.
Yeah, I
Just
want to
like-
be the light in people's days, you know? Listen
That's
to
what
this
we're
on a
about.
Monday, man. You're going to work, you're not happy.
Listen
Have
to
some
these.
laughs.
Listen to these
Yeah, like
doofuses.
we're gonna come up with some creative stuff.
Yeah.
Some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Might sound vague now, but
Yeah.
we promise. It's
100%.
coming to
Yeah,
you.
I mean, we're going to be we're going to be quality pod, you know?
You know why? Because the thing that makes us different.
Different. I like that.
That's how we're different. We're different. Okay, this is because we're a movement, and it's because we're going to take this how we doing type culture, and we're going to bring it to the people in such a way that it's fun, it's entertaining, and it brings us back to the basics. Right? We have to be about each other.
Yeah, help others.
Hundo.
You know?
Be about them if you want to be about it. No, that's not.
If you want to
You
be
gotta
about it, you got to be about how we doing.
How we doing?
Stop and ask.
How we doing?
Just like
Stop and ask.
You wake up in the morning, you see your mom. How you doing?
Hey, Ma, how we doing today?
How we doing?
How we doing?
What's for
How
dinner?
we doing?
Ma, what's for dinner? How we doing?
Hopping on the bus, go to school. How we doing? Bus
Hey,
driver,
how
come
we
on.
doing?
Listen, it might sound like it's like a in New York,
New
like
Italian.
oh, you know, like an idiot,
Ooh,
like
yeah,
Gumbo.
how we doing? No,
Oh,
it's
How we
it's
doing?
it's deeper than that. It's
well,
not.
it's comforting. You know, it's
It's relatable.
it's not like when I hear how we doing, I get
Oh shoot, you gotta.
What?
You guys both.
Oh yeah.
You guys got shirts on.
got shirts on, and you're
Oh, it's a logo.
Levi's.
Yeah, I'm in Levi's.
Shout out Levi's.
No, shout out not Levi's. No, we gotta block them. No free advertising.
No,
on
that's
this
all right.
podcast.
Maybe we get a sponsorship.
That doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
Listen,
And we got this up here. That's pretty sick.
yeah. So what does that say there? How we doing? Clothing company, established 2018. Wow.
2018. You can still get your shirts if you
Yeah.
want.
We told you where
Yeah.
how we doing comes from, but we didn't say anything about the clothing aspect. It was part of the beginning.
Yeah. Well,
That's
Yeah.
what it was supposed to be.
That's
This
what it was
is-
supposed to be.
That's how it started. You know, we have this beautiful logo that we love, but the whole package deal here is how we doing productions.
Get it right, fellas.
HWD,
Ladies.
as it says on whatever this thing's called.
Fellas, ladies, them today.
Fellas, ladies,
Them
them
they
they
die. All right,
die.
moving on.
Yeah,
Whatever you
all
are,
right,
whatever
all
you
right,
are,
right.
we're
How we
welcome.
doing?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
weak.
but
It's
back to
We
weak.
like the Yankees.
like the Yankees say, but you know, back to like that,
It's got
that
the we.
comfort.
I call it
You know?
that. It's got the we.
It's about the we
Mhm.
and how we doing, not the they or them, not the we.
Right.
You're right, alright.
But listen, click
Number 33.
I'm not leaving New York until the Yankees win the World Series. Too,
I'm not leaving New York.
I don't mind leaving New York.
I love New York.
I don't know.
I do love New York.
All
But
my friends when I'm growing up, they're all like, I can't. We're leaving. Oh, once I finish high school.
No, I'm not like that eager to leave.
No, well,
But I
my
definitely
thing is-
I don't. Man, I want to live somewhere with nice weather. Man.
Yeah, of course.
It's cold shit.
yeah,
Seriously, I can't.
we have a problem with this cold stuff.
Yeah, I
for
want
sure.
to live in like
Yeah, but
Arizona.
we've
or
been
something.
lucky this winter. You've had a pretty good run. There's been like 2 days, like around Christmas, it was freezing, and then like last week it was like 5 degrees.
Yeah, it's weird.
But the winter's been. I feel like when we were younger, or I think we got a lot more snow.
It's
We
just
don't
not the
get as
same.
much
man.
snow
It's not the
Do
same.
you, think,
different.
do you think it's because we're older now we're not getting it as much snow?
because what we're old enough to like really shovel.
It's like
we can like we get a freebie.
I don't know.
like that.
You just said you felt like when we were
No,
younger.
well,
we
no,
were
I
getting
don't know.
more snow.
I don't know if it's climate change or whatever, what have you. But it's just like I feel like we used to be outside playing in the snow more.
You're 25 years old, bro. What do you want to
I'm
make snowballs?
23 years old.
I think he's saying that he wants to play in the snow.
I want to throw a couple snowballs, you know.
Listen, I hear
Well,
you.
give me a snowball, man.
I hear you.
I
I would
want
love
to pick up that nice chunk of that untouched snow and just drop it on someone. You
You know,
know,
like the fluffy,
Exactly.
the fluffy like snow, like when it first.
Do you know how much
Lays.
snow I used to eat?
Oh,
like
yeah.
savage.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
as if
even
I was,
after
I
you
was,
knew
as
it
I
could
was
be
going,
bad for you,
was
who
going,
cares?
was going at. It's like I was going to have a snow sandwich.
You ever like
I
grab?
love-
You ever
I
like
love
grab
this
like
stuff.
a questionable piece and be like,
It's fine.
just one bite,
It
just try it out.
looks like chocolate.
Listen, you're thirsty. That's all. You get a little hydrated.
It's water. You're gonna wash it out anyway. It's gonna
Yeah,
melt.
all that science. Shout out science. All that science.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Okay, you eat the snow, you're good. Back to the weather. Snow.
No, we don't have to talk about weather anymore.
Yeah, I mean we can move
And
on.
you see, we got the sun coming in from the west.
Yeah, we were gonna get a green screen for that.
We were.
We will though.
We will.
That would have been perfect, actually. Now.
Right? Yeah. See.
Put a little news forecast. on
Good
it.
morning, San Diego.
Go fuck yourself.
Shout out, Robert.
Shout out, Ryan.
Shout
Shout out San Diego.
But
Mm.
if you guys could pick, if you guys could hand pick where you would leave New York to go to, where would it be?
I think I'm taking my talents to South Beach
South Beach?
to join Miami Heat.
Little brown brown?
No,
I'll tell you where
I'm
I'm
not moving
going.
to Florida.
That's
No,
like, I know where I'm
think-
going, but I want you guys to answer.
I would
first.
honestly like. I mean, I've never been there, but I hear Arizona is lovely.
I would definitely choose Arizona too. That's not a
Arizona,
bad idea.
people only have good things to say about the place. I'll give you that.
Part of me wants to check out Texas, but the other part of me says,
I feel like a lot of people from California have just like migrated to Texas. A lot of people from like LA, and comedians and actors and actresses have moved there.
Shout out Joe Rogan.
Rogan?
Yeah.
All right, so coming back to some other things. How do we feel?
Bring it back.
How do we feel about like where we see this podcast going? We're gonna tip into entertainment a bit.
Here we go.
Maybe do some
Here we go.
shows.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna bring some music into this.
Yeah,
Music. We got music.
Some skits, right?
Skits.
Some-
Comedy.
some skits that delivers the message. Yeah, we could do that.
Right.
Media.
What do you mean by media, man?
Yeah, well, I mean, big picture, like, all these people are out here making podcasts, making vlogs, making content.
Oh, so
for
content.
people. Yeah, content. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
we're starting with this podcast. Once we put it up there on all streaming platforms, you know, we're gonna be weekly episodes, every episode, once a week. You know, and it's only gonna be more and more content, whether we're doing stuff on the side or
Content, some interviews maybe.
Yeah, and like
interviews,
anything,
Definitely get some good
entertainment,
interviews.
anything like you guys want to see, like, you know,
Yeah.
we'll do just about anything. Honestly, like whatever. Well,
Maybe not everything.
maybe not everything.
Yeah.
We'll
All
push.
right.
We'll push the limits though. Like
We'll walk on
seriously.
the fine line of the fence.
Yeah, man. We want
might
to.
go
We want to make a
triple a
difference.
bit,
We
yeah.
want to make an impact. So
We want to make you laugh too.
give us
We
your
make you happy.
ideas. You know, give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback.
Drop it down in the chat.
Drop it down in the,
I always want to say that.
the comments.
Shout out to the chat. Yeah.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, this is cool, man.
Yeah, I like doing a podcast.
Me too.
We're podcasters.
We're podcasting podcasters. We're How We Doing Productions.
Yeah.
Cut.
This thing will be in every episode.
No, you know, look, we're pushing this it's an idea. It's bigger than us, it's bigger than all of us. It's a movement, it's powerful, it delivers a great message. It's a firm reminder, and we're gonna be doing that on a weekly basis, bringing you great content, bringing you entertainment that correlates with the mission and vision of what we're all trying to do here. And you know, hopefully along the way we could figure out even better ways to serve a lot more people. And that's what we're trying to do, bring everybody together and show them that there's a lot of good in everybody, even though they might not be in your circle.
Well said, bro.
Yeah, you don't need to know someone to help someone.
Facts.
I do it all the time.
Hold my door.
Hold my
I
door.
will hold yours.
If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
I will scratch your back.
Scratch yours, maybe a little better.
I'll teach you how to scratch my back.
Yeah. No,
Metaphorically,
Listen, if some guy has no arms,
I'm scratching your back.
I'll see you on an itch.
Chances are we're also going to Africa. That's part of the future podcast.
Shout out Africa.
I didn't even know about this, but I'm hyped.
Yes, I
I
planned it.
always wanted to go.
Planned it just now.
Yeah.
I feel like
Partners hope
Blended.
you're in.
shout out Adam Sandler. We love Adam Sandler. Best.
Love you, Adam Sandler.
But yeah, I feel like we would like if when we get to Africa. If
We're feeding babies over there. I don't know. We're doing something.
I feel like right, like apparently that's where humans spawned, originated. Lucy.
Yeah,
Lucy
but
was kind of
that's true. Yes, Lucy. But also,
we don't know. We don't know, but that's what they tell us. But I feel like we would just feel something different. Whether it's a
100%.
vibe or just the air,
Africa,
surroundings.
Africa and India are two of the most famous places, especially in the culture sense.
Yeah,
100%. It's all those places are.
it'd be life changing.
And be part of a movement, you know, pushing this type of message.
Yeah.
You know, that would be
Pod from Africa and India coming in the next
Future.
Yeah, we don't put a timetable.
We'll have you guess it.
Yeah, guess. Take a guess.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Comments.
Take
Damn
it.
it.
Steve,
Comments.
Steve, you know what? Oh, you know what?
Mustache.
You know what I need to bring up. This I was thinking about this the other day, and it bothers me. Pepper's what? So, because of thinking of you, Steve. Steven is spelled two different ways, right?
Yeah.
Stephen or Stephen.
Steven or Steven.
Well, Stephen Curry, his name is Stephen. Because what I thought was that bothered me was if your name is Stephen with the PH, if someone's calling you Steve or you're writing your name out as Steve, how do you spell that?
Well, yeah,
You just claim a V.
why does PH turn into a V?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know.
I'm just about sick of this. People spelling their name slightly differently.
Yeah,
Like if it's Steven, then be a Steven.
you need the V. You can't spell your name as Steve if you have a PH.
Well, then you're not Steve. You're Steph.
But there's people out there who claim to be Steven with the PH in their name. So if you go to them, oh hey,
But
how
then-
you doing, Steve?
But then
It's
they're.
like, oh wait, how do we spell
But
that?
then they're
Steve?
more.
Stephen, Steffi, Weffy,
Stefani.
Stefania,
That's or
Gwen Stefani.
Stefani.
That's
No
a-
wonder
that's
why
enough.
I was like about that name for a second.
Isn't that-
Stefani.
Yeah, there is enough. There is enough in that. No, don't
How we doing? Heavy hitters only.
stop.
Podcast.
Cut it.
All right. Okay.
Shut up.
So,
Shut up.
you got that? You got that thing?
What thing?
That thing I was talking about?
What thing are you talking
The
about?
thing I was telling you about. The thing.
Listen, we're gonna wrap this up, man. It's like.
No need to curse. Okay.
What do you mean? This is
Listen.
my podcast. I can do.
Oh,
what I
it's
want.
your podcast now.
It's
you
our
big-
podcast.
You big
I
old
would-
choo
I
choo.
wouldn't tell you not to curse.
I know, but the curse, it was unnecessary there.
My first curse. Listen,
Are all curses unnecessary?
If it's tasteful,
no,
Gotta have some substance in there.
because I think
It's all about the delivery.
sometimes you need a curse. Not, there's certain curses you shouldn't say. Fuck's a good one though.
It's
LeBron said
you
it.
want to rate? Yeah, that was bad. When I saw that, I was like,
Did
dude,
you
what are
see
you
that?
doing?
when
So he broke the all-time scoring record. in
he
the
said
NBA.
it in this speech.
They further context
on
they stopped
live
the
TV.
game. They stopped the game to like have a ceremony to
And to
honor
hear-
him doing
And to
it,
hear him curse.
and he was just like,
No,
"Fuck,
but
man."
You know what's crazy though?
Fuck.
The speech was probably like the speech was probably like the best
He just
LeBron
didn't
has
know what to
ever
say.
spoke like in his entire life.
Yeah,
Like he was sounded so good, like professional, and then at the end he was just like, "Oh fuck, man!" I
yeah,
don't
he
even
just
know what to
ruined
say.
it. He just
It's like, dude,
man.
it's like Brown. There's kids in
I
the
think-
stands, man.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
no, but
I didn't realize how his voice sounds like
yeah,
voice like this, man.
Yeah, you know,
Thanks,
man.
man.
All right, yeah, it's just like,
Appreciate my fans.
just like,
Hey, that's
Dude,
right.
pretty good.
dude, Brown not bad.
yeah, no, but let's
Shout out to LeBron.
let's
Shout out, Brown. Congrats on your career milestone.
go
He
Deb-
said it.
debate me. Go ahead in the comments. Go ahead.
Adam,
I got you.
in the
got you.
chat. in
We'll
the chat.
answer. It's not the chat, damn it. We're not live.
Chris, there's a chat.
There's not a chat.
You might not see the chat. There's a chat.
Oh, you're right. There's a chat.
Stefan,
All right, let's wrap this up, huh?
Steffi.
Let's wrap it up.
Hold on. What was I gonna say? All right, now go back to you. Back to you.
What a chooch. All
You're
right,
a chooch. You're
So-
the real chooch.
Yeah.
James, do you have anything else to say, real quick?
I would like to leave the audience with this, that How We Doing Productions is like we said earlier. Just want to remind you again, is going to do big things on the front of caring for others and reminding about the true culture that we believe helps everyone live a better life.
It's all about the culture.
There's a lot more coming, and this is most certainly just the beginning. So if you're going to take one message home from this episode, it's care for others as
Yeah.
much as you care for yourself.
Help your neighbor.
Maybe that's a challenge. It's hard to get there if you're just a cranky pants. So
We don't like the cranky pants.
shake out your cranky
You
pants.
want to be a miserable? Be a miserable, but do it by yourself. All right?
Don't
Because
don't
we
involve other
care.
people in the
We
misery.
care.
All right, so
take it home.
that was great. This was fun.
Bring us home.
I'm excited to do the next one.
Yeah, excited.
Yeah, hopefully, man,
Topics.
we could get to a point where we could do this full time, and I don't have to go to my job.
How we
Because,
doing, baby?
if you guys are watching this, I hate you all. So
Oh, take
Yeah.
it easy.
I hope they find it.
How we doing?
Yeah.
How we
So,
doing? We're spreading hate now.
So-
What's your problem, guys?
Listen, man,
It's a whole nother message.
Yeah, what
they're not gonna see this.
the fuck, man?
No, it's all good.
Oh, it's all good.
Because
Alright.
they're the people that we need to fix. We need to correct.
They need the fixing.
Right. But listen, if they don't wanna hop on board, they don't have to hop on board. So it's all good. But listen, this has been fucking
Get on the ship.
freaking awesome,
We're going.
and I'm excited to
We're
do it
getting
again. And like he said, more to come.
Catch us on
And
all streaming platforms.
Topics that
Just
we get
thanks for watching or listening. If
You
you
too.
did, really appreciate it. And
Hold on one second.
yo, if you freaking interrupt my outro one
Aye,
more
aye,
time,
aye.
bro.
All right. Relax.
Jesus.
You're screaming into the mic.
Because stop doing that.
You're hurting their ears.
You're right. We'll
relax.
lower it in the.
Can I add something when you're done? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you can add it now. I'm closing it.
Well, I just want to just hold on 1 second. So, we want to hear your feedback. We want to hear what you guys are thinking, what you guys want us to talk about or react to, or just you want to ask us questions, anything. You can email us. Our email is howwedoingproductions@gmail.com.
Listen, let's just save this all. Let's just put everything in the YouTube description.
And yeah, I mean, our links will be below for all our socials. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom, tell your dad,
How we doing? What's
Tell
for
your
dinner?
sister.
tell your sister, tell your uncle,
Shout out.
auntie.